I think that the idea to organize a meeting of the Baltic countries and the ex-CIS countries and here in Russia, in Moscow, is a wonderful opportunity to evaluate after many years what are the stage of amelioration or deterioration of the health system concerning maternal and infant care particularly and human health. In many countries, after they displace each other, there was an amelioration of services. In some other difficulties in the economic crisis and so on, put the difficulties that the health system is not so good, particularly looking at human health. So I think the idea to put together and to make a comparison what is going on and take advantage that you have a common root, common languages and so on, is particularly useful to, let's say, get root opportunities and get strategies to ameliorate in some countries and to improve. Some countries can help the other. And is a confrontation which I found particularly useful. The International Federation of Obstetrics and Gynecology is looking very much to this kind of meetings, which are considered regional meetings, which problems of women health are considered, particularly in the area of infant health, so pregnant women, and to find the way to solve the major problem, which can be maternal mortality or increase in morbidity of children and so on. So I think that this is a very big opportunity, and for the first time we have the chance to attend this meeting, and particularly honored to be there. As I said, in my capacity of Secretary of the International Federation of Obstetrics and Gynecology, I am here not only as one of speakers, but mainly as an observer of how the situation is around and to foster this kind of meeting for the future here. Because I think it is very important that in some area of the world, people talk together and try to help each other, particularly looking at human health, rising problems which are, possible to solve sometime with, increasing training and teaching and ameliorating simulation tools or bringing more novelties in the therapeutic area and so on. So I think that this is my task today. I will observe for the next 2 days and then I'll make a report. And I think that this kind of meeting should continue at least on a year basis. I will mainly address 3 issues. One is the novelties related to the prenatal diagnosis. You know that nowadays we can do prenatal diagnosis just by sampling the mother with the blood and avoiding invasive procedures. So I will talk about this and see how is the possibility to implement this kind of test in this area. Secondly, I will address the issue of a very dangerous situation, particularly with increasing rate of cesarean section. Cesarean section is increasing also in this area of the world and is bringing that the more risk for hemorrhage after the delivery. So I will address how we have to be ready as a team in the labor ward with anesthesists and so on to be ready to face the most difficult situation. The third, I will speak about lifestyle and nutrients in pregnancy, because during the periconceptional period, I think it's of utmost importance that people know how to eat and what to eat. And sometimes it's very important that we don't imitate some, let's say, Western attitude to have what we call the fake food or very fat food, because this is not good at all. We have to come back to our original diet, because in many countries, also in Russia, the diet were very good at the beginning, and now we forget which is the good diet, and the people were much more healthy probably in the past than now. I say that there are some distinguished international speakers, there are very expert and renowned Russian speaker, and also from the other Baltic countries. So I think that the attendees will benefit a lot to see also the comparison of the data they will present. So I think that from confrontation there will be a lot of stimuli for ameliorating your profession.